Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekha Kodash. All honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Psalms, the 87th chapter, the privileges of citizenship in Zion. So it says here, a psalm a psalm or song for the sons of Korah. His foundation is in the holy mountains. The Lord Yahweh loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. And that's why he chose it to put his name there. Okay, let's look at the word Zion here. Okay, Tazayawan, which is another name for Jerusalem, especially in the prophetic books. So the Lord loves Jerusalem, right, in terms of all the dwelling places in Jacob, right, in the different parts of the land. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of God, Selah, right, which once again referring to Jerusalem, the holy city, sometimes known as the heavenly Jerusalem. I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know me. And Rahab, when you go into that, here is referring to, or another name for Egypt. Okay, Rahab, an emblematic name for Egypt. Okay, so it says here, behold, Philistia and Tyre and Ethiopia, this man was born there. And I'm going to read this in the NLT, but it's basically going into the different areas where Israel will be scattered. It says, I will count Egypt and Babylon among those who know me. These are referring to the Israelites that were scattered into those regions. Also Philistia and Tyre, and even distant Ethiopia, they have all become citizens of Jerusalem, right? Once again, not the heathen nations, but the Israelites that were scattered into those regions. Now, let's do a quick citizens or citizen. Let's see if that's in here. Okay, so it might be then a commonwealth. There we go. This is Ephesians 2:12. It says that at that time ye were without Hamashiach, right? You were, and these were concerning the Israelite foreigners, without Yahushai, being aliens, right? They were alienated from the commonwealth of Israel. And we'll go into that word commonwealth in a second. And strangers from the covenants of promise. Now, who had access to the covenants of promise? Romans 9:4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises. So going back to Ephesians 2:12, we now know the answer to that question. Strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope and without God in the world. But the Lord made us, the Lord reconciled us back to him, as Paul is saying here. And let's look into that word commonwealth. You see that? The administration of civil affairs, a state or commonwealth, citizenship, the rights of a citizen. So these Israelites, or these that were alienated from the commonwealth, were still Israelites, but through Yahushai, they were able to be brought back or reconciled back to that citizenship. Okay? So going back here to Psalms 87:4, that's why it mentions, I will count Egypt and Babylon among those who know me, and Philistia and Tyre, and even distant Ethiopia, they have all become citizens of Jerusalem, because these are referring to Israelites in those regions. Verse 5, and of Zion it shall be said, this and that man was born in her, and the highest himself shall establish her. NLT, regarding Jerusalem, it will be said, everyone enjoys the rights of citizenship here, right? That's talking about those that are citizens, i.e. Israelites. And the Most High will personally bless this city. Verse 6, the Lord shall count when he writeth up the people that this man was born here, Selah, or born there, Selah. When the Lord registers the nations, he will say, they have all become citizens of Jerusalem. Interlude, that's the Selah. And these are the Israelites, okay, the Israelite foreigners that were scattered, that would be brought back. They are the ones that have all become citizens of Jerusalem, not the entire world. As well the singers as the players on instruments shall be there. All my springs are in thee. It says the people will play flutes and sing. The source of my life springs from Jerusalem. So it's really a song of rejoicing in the privilege of being a citizen of Jerusalem, or in this case, an Israelite. And that is the end of Psalms, the 87th chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodesh. And until next time, Shalom.